New day here. So today I got a couple projects I want to get done before it starts getting cold and maple season gets here, to make my life a little bit easier during maple season. We're gonna head up to the pump house and redo some plumbing. So what we're gonna do is we're going to replumb some stuff out of my pump so I can bring it through the wall and I can pump in through the bottom of the tank. Saves me getting up and down in the back of the truck every single time I load a load of sap, and it's just gonna make things a lot easier. This is that time of year I'm trying to do some stuff before it starts getting cold. So today we're gonna get this plumbing job done. So I got my sap tank behind me. We gotta put that in the back of the truck, take it up there so I have the height elevation to know how high to drill the hole through the wall for my pump line. So we'll put this in the back of the truck quick.
Middle section got caught in the groove.
Did it?
Yeah.
All right. So that's on there. I got to grab the valve. I'll throw some plumbing tools in here and some pipe. Got to run to the hardware store quick, grab a hole saw. My hole saw, the one I have, is a little bit too big. And then we're going to start doing this plumbing. Got everything loaded up in the back of my truck, but taking my car now down to town. Try not to drive that truck around a lot. Price of fuel. But anyways, heading down to Hoyt's Hardware in Evanston, New York. A good friend of mine owns a hardware store. Been friends with them for a long time. And they always have just about everything that I need. They're close, 10 minutes from home. Beats driving a half hour to a bigger place. Plus I like to support local. But we'll be there here in just a few minutes. All I need is a hole saw bit and we'll be good to go. So we just got here at the store. Right here's the main sign on the front of the building. Hoyt's Hardware. Let's walk in and see what we got going on here. What's up, brother?
Hey, how are you, man? Good to see you again.
Good to see you. You got what I'm looking for?
Always. Every time. What do you mean?
This man right here.
Stop.
They've got everything you need in town here. The store, no sense in driving 30 minutes to a big store. Support local. That's my motto, right, brother?
For the size of Edmiston, you wouldn't believe my inventory. Let's just say that.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we came down here for this, right?
Yeah.
That's a hole saw I'm looking for. So we got to grab that. We'll take a look around in here quick and we'll show you what we got in here. This place, I live in this place most of the time, don't I, Jameson?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So that's where I get a lot of my plumbing supplies. I mean, they got a full line of everything you need. Everything from plumbing to toiletry. This side, they've got everything you want to do for outside work. This hardware store's been around a long time. Jameson, how long's your hardware store been here?
It was built as a hardware store in 1883. My grandfather got it in 61 from fourth generation hardware, and we're on our third in our family. So 1883, yeah. Yep. Been a hardware store from day one.
We got hardware store, and we got the local funeral guy in here too at the same time.
I shop at the hardware store, and his family has patronized my funeral home.
We all take care of each other in a small town, don't we, Dave?
Damn right we do, and you too. You too.
So-
So I'm awful proud of. I'm proud and I'm humbled and appreciative that I know you are too, and I know you will be too as soon as you get those doors open.
Trying. Slow process,
I
brother.
really do appreciate you guys. Hey, the guys that have the guts to put everything on the line to start private enterprise businesses are the ones that make this country so great.
AC sold his first new Buick, the first new car he ever had, to buy this place.
Yeah.
I probably would like that Buick, Jameson.
Yeah.
I probably would like to take that to the fair, buddy.
Just smash it right
I
up.
would have.
Oh,
I
yeah,
would love
yeah,
that
They
car.
don't make them like that anymore.
No, they
Look at the
don't.
rip. I appreciate you guys. Okay.
Three business owners right here at the same time. And what's the chances of that? So, all right, thanks, Dave. So yeah, so this is the hardware store here in town. This great hardware store. I come here for everything that I need. So we're gonna grab this hole saw. Thanks, Jameson, for talking to us a little bit, buddy.
Absolutely, no
And
doubt.
if you're ever in Evanston, New York, make sure you stop down here and check these guys out. You won't be disappointed. Okay, so we're up here at the pump house. So if you watch any of my videos last year, you saw that whenever I unloaded or whenever I had to load sap here, I have to back underneath this pipe. So I have to climb up, I drop my tailgate, climb up on top like this, open up the top, come back down, jump off, go inside, load it, come back out, repeat. And after hauling 8 to 9 loads some days, it gets real old by the end of the day. So we're gonna eliminate this pipe right here. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna put a hole through the wall right here. I got it marked. Here's center pipe. Gives me about an inch of pitch to the tank. He's gonna come to the wall like this now. I'm gonna put a 90 on this and a short piece going into the tank. I got this banjo fitting here, which will go into the quick connect, and then I'll have a Fernco over here, similar to my other pump house, so I can take it out, and then I'll just put a couple brackets here on the wall, and it can stay on the wall when I'm not hauling. So this will save me from getting up and down off this thing 100 times, because I turned 50 this year, and I'm getting sick and tired of going up and down this truck 10 million times a day. So anyways, with that being said, we've got that marked, so I'm going to put my long bit in my cordless drill here. And this is the easiest way I know how to do this. We're going to drill through this wall into the inside wall, and then hole saw the outside, hole saw the inside, and that should be the same diameter as this. We'll stick it through. We'll cut that existing pipe off that's inside. I'll show you that if you want to check that out quick. We're going to take this Fernco off this. We're going to cut this. We're going to take this out here. We're going to cut this piece off right here, and we're going to go straight through the wall. I think it should be right in line with us right here.
I bet that's nasty in there.
Don't look down in there.
Yeah.
Let's drill a hole.
Let's do it.
Huh.
Wow, what do they have? Two? Is there plywood under that?
I don't remember.
Let there be light.
That's that, babe.
Come my way.
That lined up.
Yeah, but it's hitting on something.
Ready?
Yep. Okay, it's in.
That needs to be over there like that, which that's manageable.
You should cut that off.
I will. All right, we got to mark this where this is going to hit this old pipe, which is something like right here.
Not too shabby. It looks a little high in the back.
All right, there's that. Now this should pull right over and drop right on there. You have to put it together first. So I'll put this down on there and then slide this into that.
Right in it. Yeah, that's gonna be. Yeah.
Which that'll go in there
Yeah.
once we glue it. So that fits that.
Is your height good out here?
Yeah, that was already done. I measured that, remember, off the
Yeah, I
tank.
know,
So
but-
that's the height.
Are you gonna double check?
No, it should be fine. Just gotta make sure I'm square when I back the truck in. Otherwise it'll be a little place. So I'm gonna end up cutting this off like right here. I'll put a Fernco on it.
Remember when this broke off?
Yep, the old man broke that. He came up here one night and he was hauling sap, and he said he pulled down on this just lightly, just to like clean it off, and he snapped the schedule 42-inch pipe right in half right there. So that's why I have that coupler up there. I don't know, I've never seen anybody snap a piece of pipe by hand, but. All right, so we're going to get some glue and cleaner. We'll make this connection quick. This is probably one of the quickest plumbing jobs I've had to do right here.
Mm-hmm.
So the reason I had a Fernco in here and there is in case this pump ever failed, then I could take it apart and just take the pump out. But if I need to put a Fernco in here again someday, I will. But I'm not worried about it right now.
It's a lot neater.
Less going on.
Right.
Yeah, it's just a cleaner. Cleans the pipe. Same thing this side. All right, so we're gonna put this together now. Cleaner setup. Goes on there.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that right there.
Uh-oh. Okay.
All right, that's gonna go like that. Now we'll glue this other side.
Do you want me to push it?
No, I'll get it.
put your knee behind the other.
There it is. That's perfect.
Is that all the way on?
Yep. All right. So there you have it. Here's a new pipe going out the wall. How's that cut? That one looks a little nicer. All right, so that piece is done. So this piece we got to make right here is going to come straight out. I'm going to put a 90 on it, and we're going to go straight into my tank. So this end will be a Fernco fit. So when I put this up here, so I'll put that end in the truck, come over here and just slide the Fernco over this, tighten it up for every time I want to load. So that makes life easy. Now we're going to need to back the truck up and get it right exactly where the tank's going to sit, and then I can make these pieces match. You want to back the truck up, babe?
Mm-hmm.
So we got the truck right where we want it to be now. So basically I got this banjo fitting. This is going to go in the tank just like this, and it'll cinch down. And then I got a male adapter that's got a thread into this like this, and then we'll have a short piece of pipe coming out of there with a 90 degree, and it'll go on this pipe. And this will be the same length as this right here. So that's how it goes together. The only problem I have here is I don't have a check valve. I want to put a check valve right here. 2-inch check valve has a flapper in it. So when you're filling the tank, when it's done pumping, that flapper closes and the weight of the liquid pushes against it and doesn't allow sap to come back. That way I don't lose any sap out of my line every time. So I can do a little bit of this right now, but I can't finish it because I don't have the check valve. I tried to get a check valve this morning and the maple place wasn't open. So, but I can build the majority of this right now. So it's going to go like something like that. Need a 90. All right, I got to figure some things out quick. We'll be back when we get this going. All right, so I got some stuff ready to go here. I got a coupler. I ended up having to put a coupling on this because I forgot I got to stub off this, so I'm gonna move my Fernco out here a little way. So everything's clean. We're gonna glue it and put it together quick. Rub that on like this. You always want to give a quarter turn. See how that glue's built up right around that all the way? That's what you want. Guaranteed not to leak. Now we're gonna glue this into that, and then we're gonna end up cutting this off again so I can put a Fernco on it.
Why did you take the Fernco off?
Because it was too close to the wall. It wasn't gonna work.
Okay.
This glue don't look like, I don't know.
What do you mean?
It looks like it's something wrong with it, but I don't know.
No. I don't think you got that too long
So
ago.
no, I didn't. So that's gonna go in there like this. Yeah, quarter turn. Now I gotta cut this. I'm gonna cut it right here. Then we'll put our Fernco in here. Probably like right about here someplace. And then I gotta put the rest of this together. So we'll cut this right here quick. This will go on here like this.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Oops, I got my hand in that glue. You don't want to do that. You'd be peeling that off all night. All right, so now I got to measure over. So I'm going to put this piece together here first. So basically, we're going to thread this male adapter into that banjo fitting. Tighten this right up. We pretty much end up burying that on there. Forgot my channel lock pliers, but this is pretty much a channel.
Oh boy.
Everybody says I'm too serious on the camera. I'm trying to be funny today.
Oh.
I do have a sense
He's
of
a
humor.
comedian.
This into this. Put a little bit in this. All right, that's good.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. We're gonna put a 90 on this, wherever this comes across. Oh, I
told you that's not gonna be long enough.
yeah, I totally screwed up.
I said that.
Oh,
I said that that's not gonna
I'm
be
a
long
fitting
enough.
short. I wasn't thinking when I put that together.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have another coupler. I don't think. And that's
I
what-
said it wasn't. I felt like it wasn't gonna be long enough.
We're one coupling short, but we can put most of this, 95% of it together. So I got this end clean. We're gonna stick it back in the banjo fitting like this. And now I'll block this up with my two pieces I cut out of the wall because it works pretty good actually. It's gonna sit there like that. Now I'm gonna glue this end on here. I'm gonna get back on my eyeball elevation, make sure that the top of this pipe is roughly in line with the top of that pipe. Then I gotta go get a coupler. I'll end up cutting this back a little bit, put a coupler on it, and I'll stub another piece out of this to almost butt up to that, and then the Fernco will come over that and it'll be a connection. So we're gonna put this piece on right now. Make the hook on like that. Now I'm just gonna give it a,
Gotta go to the left.
that's pretty
That's
close.
pretty close right there.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do, I gotta go to the hardware store again, back to Jameson, and get one more of these couplers. And then that way I can put a coupler on here, and then this piece will work from here to here, and then put the Fernco over it, and it'll be 100%. We'll run to the hardware store, we'll be right back. All right, made it back from the hardware store. This is what I had to go get, one more coupler. So I'm gonna put this on this pipe right here right now quick. About
12.75.
12 3/4. Is that 12.75? You know how I
Yeah.
feel about those kind of
The
vocabulary.
decimal points?
Teacher, that's the teacher in you. Just say the simple math, 3/4. 12 3/4 of an inch is what we need. So we'll cut it out of this one right here. This
You
thing-
know, honestly, this is the way you should have done it to begin with.
what's that?
This.
That saw I bought, man, that's so much nicer. I used to saw everything by hand. I mean, it gets it pretty close. I mean, it's not perfect, but
Yeah, you know, you should have gotten this
it's just
first.
gonna be a butt up fit right here anyways. All right, so we're gonna put this in here.
Okay.
So we want to do that. I think this glue's seen better days for some reason. I don't know. It just doesn't look like it's.
It seems thicker than usual.
Yeah. I don't
And
know
you haven't
why.
had it that long.
Well, the only thing I didn't put in was this check valve right here, but I can do that later on. I need 2 more male adapters like this. I'll cut this out right here. I'll put 2 male adapters. I'll thread that on, and then I'll put that in. So basically, what that is, there's a flapper in it. So when you're actually the flapper would be this way. So when you're pumping the sap, the flap opens up and it's filling, but as soon as it's done pumping, the flap shuts down, doesn't allow this fluid to come back into the pipe. And then that way, when I take the pipe off, I shouldn't lose a lot of sap. So this is how this is going to work. I'm going to back the truck in here like this, drop the tailgate down. I'll have this probably mount this to the wall right here. I got
Put a
a
hook.
bracket. I'll hold it here.
Yeah.
And then I'll just put this in here like this. And then come over here. You'll just slide the Fernco down right over top of it. Tighten that up quick. Done. Yeah, that's finished product right there. So then you can slide this off here like this, quick. Take this off. I got a couple brackets in there, and I'm probably just going to hang it off the wall right here. That's another small project done. I have a bunch of these little things that I'm trying to do to improve, enhance my time, save energy. I really got to get a big truck and a huge 2,800 gallon stainless steel tank, because right now some days when I get busy, I'm hauling all day long because I only had this little 550 gallon plastic tank. If I can get a 2,800 gallon tank, 1 trip a day, that saves me, you know, having a truck all day. I could be in the woods finding leaks. So that's going to be it for this video. Another project done. See you on the next one. Thanks for watching.